first of all, let me introduce myself. Okay.
Okay.
So, as the name suggests, my name is Vishnu, and
Mhm.
I'm having an all around experience of 5 years in SF LMS itself,
Mhm.
and also working as a freelance consultant also. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Currently, and also engaged in different countries and
Mhm.
also a certified person. Okay. So, this is all about me. So, may I know about you?
I have been working for almost six plus years into SAP HCM and as well as Success Factor. I started off with the PMGM as associate consultant. Then I took a maternity break, which for almost 4 years that made me to again get into Success Factor again. Then I just started off with LMS as a fresh. Fresher. I mean, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes. You are audible, running.
Yeah,
Please go ahead.
yeah. I am into LMS support side, but I just wanted the implementation knowledge. I mean, how the implementation goes in Success Factor.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
end to end. I don't know the requirement gathering, the phases of the implementation, how things goes on, and how we do it in LMS. I mean, configurations or anything, how it ends up till the support phase. So I just was inquiring about certain institutes. Then I got in touch with, this institute. So
Okay.
they just happened to talk to me. Then today we have a call for the discussion with what exactly we are going to do on LMS, how things, how much I can gain. And I just wanted to say that I'm getting offers of nice package, but I just don't want to depend on any of the consultant for the help as in when we are doing on implementation side or support side. I want to work on independently because since I worked on support, I had so many helps from sources like other friends and all, which I don't want to do it. I just want to work independently and gain the knowledge. If not, I just want to sit at home and not attain my dreams. That is impossible.
So yeah, I got it. So come, you were into support. So you have a little knowledge about LMS system, right? So
Yes.
don't worry. I'll give you a complete overview of the system, and also will give a complete knowledge regarding how to take up the how to interact with the clients, how to make up a deal with the clients, or how to take their requirement gatherings, how to do the iterations, how to do the testings, and how to prepare the guidelines for the clients. So everything I will be giving to you. And also I hope you have appeared for the exam part or something. Have you applied for exam certificate?
Certification, yes, it was almost 2016. I've got certified on PMGM since I was working with the client. So at that point of time, I just cleared and went for maternity break. Then later point, these deltas came up. Earlier, it was only for the ECs, the deltas were there.
Yes,
Then
yes.
now the deltas are blocking us like to get certified and wait for the delta. It is a huge amount I can't invest. If companies are sponsoring, that would be fine for us. And even though my clients did not, say me to get certifications, I'm working on support side. They don't need me. Going forward, if they help, then I can go and do the certification.
Okay, got it, got it. So, so I'll just give you an overview of the system.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm just going to take you up for a demo session. In this
Mm-hmm.
demo session, what try to explain is that it's not only the perspective of only towards the sub end user one. It's
Mm-hmm.
all about the admin side, the manager side, and the user side. So it's a combination of all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like that way, I have planned for the demo session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So let me share my screen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, tell me. Mm. Hello. Hello.
Oops, sorry, I was on mute. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. And this, Vishnu, can you just, I mean, maximize the screen because I'm not able to see the screen. It is like minimized.
Now you are able to see
I can see your screen, but the font size and the screen is little,
now.
yeah,
Is it fine?
not, yeah, but not full screen, right? We can't see it, right? As a normal
Uh,
screen.
Let me see the full screen option. Now you are able to view.
I can see the fonts. I mean, clear it is.
Okay, so this is a demo system of our company. So we just use it for our learning purpose and all the testing activities. So we have been using this thing. So after the latest updation, I think after 2018 or sorry 2020, the UI has been changed for the LMS system. So the current UI is looks like this, and basically the major part which we are going to discuss is about the LMS administration part. Basically, LMS administration includes the configurations, integrations, everything. So basically, I have divided this into certain parts like user management, learning management, curriculum management, online content management, resource management, security management, report management, and evaluation and notification. So this many parts I have divided the LMS system into. So the basic foundation, the user management, it's nothing. It's about the users. Anyway, you are well aware how the users are coming to the system, right? So basically we were using EP profile. The EP profile is nothing, it's employee profile, which the EC system is using, employee central system is using, and the same is pushed towards a LMS system, okay, through a connector. So what happened in backend is that the employee central is having one job. From that job, the employee profile data has been sending to SFTP server, which is a common server which we use for the connectors and everything. From there, the LMS connectors will pick up the users data, and same is reflected in LMS system. So this is the flow of users from EC to our LMS system. So there are some provisioning work we have to do. The same I will be showing to you in our coming classes and everything. So basically, this is the area where you can search for the users which are currently available in the system. If you go for a blank search, you can see the users list and everything. So I'm just taking a sample user, so you'll get an idea about the what all fields will be available inside this particular user profile. So in here you can see all the users details. These details everything will be sync up once you are pulling the data from the EC. So same data will be pushed over here as it is, okay. So there won't be no any additional or something. So if we want any kind of additions like that, we can have a custom field. As mentioned here, you can see a custom fields over here, and here we can refer what kind of custom fields we need. Some of the clients may ask that we need to have the users current status or current active profile or not active profile, or whether they want long leave or something. So likewise we can generate a custom fields in LMS system. So this is about the user details. And here comes the assignment details. When you search for the user, you will be able to view what all assignments has been, or what all items has been assigned to, what all courses has been assigned to a user. So all those informations can be viewed under here. And basically we are having certain attributes also which considers in the user profile, which I will be explaining when I am explaining the assignment profile. That's a separate topic that won't be covered by today. In the upcoming classes I will be covering. So this is all about user management. Okay, now comes on the learning management. Learning management means nothing. It's our LMS system is mainly main purpose of LMS system is to have to deliver the trainings and other development activities. So the basic foundation of our LMS system is the items. Items are nothing. It's the courses. So basically, we are having four different types of courses. Four different types of courses we can grade: online courses, classroom training, blended courses, and others courses. Online courses is nothing. It's our a basic online kind of training that we took for what we are taking in online basis. Classroom training is nothing. The users have to go to the classrooms or the definitive conference halls, anything they have to go and attend and record the attendance. So on that's all about the classroom training. The blended is nothing. It's a combination of both online and the classroom training. And the other category, that is nothing that I can explain with an example. The other category is that there are some particular qualities that we have to maintain for certain jobs. For example, the forklift. So there is one particular assessment will be there, an observer. In our LMS language we call him as observer. In that observer, the observer may have some of the task listed to be there. So whenever the user comes and take that forklift example, start the engine, so the user has to mark, the task lister has to mark it, the observer has to mark it as task list completed. So likewise of training is also available for us. So that's all about others. So and let me take you to a sample item or a course. Okay, so basically, this is an online one. Here we can have an overview about the titles, the duration of the courses, the delivery method, whether it is an online or ILT or something, or even we can create a custom delivery methods also. And the source, whether it is an internal or a external one, or an online courses like you see that the other third party vendors courses or something like OpenHPI, whether it is Coursera courses. Likewise we can create it, and you can have add an images over here. And secure secure determine everything I will be explaining in the coming sessions. Okay, so this is all about the learning management. Okay, now comes the curricula. Okay, curricula is nothing. It's a blend. It's a blend of courses. Okay, blend of items. Curriculas are mainly maintained by the companies for the purpose of periodic trainings. There are some trainings which the companies always add in a periodical basis. For example, sexual harassment trainings, or IT policy, or IT retention policies. So these are the some of the trainings which has to be occurred in periodical basis. So where an administrator cannot do everything, every time cannot assign that particular course in every year basis, because he has, if it has to be go like that, then he has to attain for thousand. If thousand employees are there, then we have to give it for thousand. For in order to reduce that timing, we have the curriculum. So whenever the user complete one particular course in this particular timing, after completion of that particular course, the system will identify when the user has completed this particular course. On the base of that, the system itself, the system itself assign the courses again after 1 year. So that's the basic idea about the curricula. It's basically used for the periodical purpose of learning. Okay, so that's about the curricula. Okay, now comes the online content management. The online content management basically refers that online content management refers that the contents which we are viewing in our courses. So basically we can include any kind of contents like PDF files or document files or Excel files or any animation, any videos, MP4, MPE4 format, any formats we can include it. But whenever we upload the files, we have to make sure that when you create any MP4 files or anything, make sure that the content is COM based or AICC based, because this COM based or AICC contents are only able to communicate to our uh, LMS system whether the user has completed or not completed. So we always prefer to the client that always uses COM content or AICC content for the content for the courses and anything. So that's the idea about the online content part. Then comes the resource management. Okay, so the resource management mainly it includes show you. Okay, just give me a second. So okay, so resource management is nothing. It's all about whenever you conduct a classroom training. Okay, there might be having a need of having this much chairs has to be required for this particular training, or this much, or one classroom. The classroom should have a projector. The classroom should have a chairs. So likewise, if any resource are there, which we can add it into our items, or whenever you create an items, especially for the schedule opening, I mean the classroom training. So likewise, create uh, we can create a resource system in our LMS system, or even you can create the conference service. Is that there are in certain companies they are having multiple locations or multiple training roles. Suppose if one is booked for other training, if you schedule for other training, if you are scheduling one training for that particular location, the system will show an error saying that this this location's already booked for some other training. Likewise, we are having a customization happening. So all those details, everything will be coming under this physical resource management system. Here you can see the classroom training, the field location, lab. Likewise, we can create the locations and facilities. Okay, so this is all about the resource management part. Now comes the security management, mainly it's all about it's all about the role management, the workflows, and the function and entities, domains, etc. are related to coming under security part. So when you create an ID, when you are having an LMS administration ID, when you created any LMS administration ID in LMS system, you can define what role has to be given for this particular user. So the user may have some restriction in some of the functions, or may not have some restrictions. So may have some restrictions some of the entities, some of the functions. Maybe I can give to one of the user that you just need to run the report part, so I will be giving a report function to that particular employee. Likewise, we can define what roles has to be defined for this users. So all those roles, everything comes under this role manager. Here you can see as a sample the learning administration, the learning user role. Okay, likewise, if I'm taking the learning admin role, going to the permissions, you can see you can see the different roles available for this for this particular role. Likewise, we can create the roles. Okay, and if you go out for the administrations, here you can manage who all are having the elements administration, or who can handle the system configuration parts. So all those informations will be showing under this administration parts. Okay, now security domains. Security domains is nothing, it's all about the separation of each entity. For example, we can have the security domain in two different way. One is on geographical way and another is on function way. For example, just take a example of this uh, Maruti Suzuki. Okay, Maruti Suzuki is the parent company. Okay, under that parent company, maybe we can have the divisions or the security domains maintained as geographical wise, like north, south, west, or east. Likewise, we can create for Indian location, or else we can create the domains on the based upon finance, HR, mechanic, or likewise we can create the functions. So likewise we can create the domains. So what's the benefit in here is that so this security domain and the role management is having some link. Okay, so what linking is there, that um, if we are giving any role that saying that this user should only have how to run the report part only. So uh, the users or admin who is coming under finance part, he only have the access to run the report for finance department only. He don't have any um, access to the data of HR department or any other mechanical department or likewise. So likewise, we can create the restrictions through the security domains. So that's the main idea of the security domains. It's nothing. It's for the security purpose. In LMS, we are using this security domains. Never one department never interfere with other department works. So that's a basic idea about the security domains. Okay, so the major security functions are this ring: the role management, admin activities, the security domain functions. These are the major functions coming under security systems. Now comes the report management. Report management. Um, we are having around 128 reports. They are which default reports we are having. Okay, some of them are useful for the LMS admin, some of them are useful for the LMS managers, sorry, the manager users managers, or for the end user. So we are having almost 128 plus reports we are having. Even though some of the clients say that we need to have this requirement of having this customized report. If there is any requirement about the customized report, we are building this reports to PRD. The PRD is nothing, it's a Plato report designer where we are creating the customized reports for LMS system. Currently, there's another tool is also coming. It's all about linking up of all modules reporting to one SAN. So that's a new feature. That's a new feature coming in LMS system. So so both we are using the PRD and that particular tool we also we are using. So that's all about the PRD. And PRD for knowing or for getting idea about PRD, it's what you need is how the SQL knowledge. The SQL knowledge is the basic knowledge which you need to have to run or to customize the reports. So once you are expert in once you are expert in SQL language or something, you are able to create the custom reports based upon the requirement of the clients. So that's all about the reports parts coming. Now comes the evaluations and notifications. So basically, in our LMS system, we are having three different evaluation settings. Let me show you that. Just give me a second. Yeah. So basically, we are having three levels of evaluation. One is at item level, second is at learning evaluation, and third is a follow-up evaluation. Item evaluation is nothing; it's all about how the item was, how the item, the content structure, everything. We are asking the users to give a feedback about the item. Now the comes the learning evaluation. Learning evaluation is all about the uh, testing the user's knowledge. How how was the how was the user's attitude, or how was the user's knowledge before the training and after the thing. So for identifying that, we are having a pre-test and a post-test. So that comes under learning evaluation. Then comes the follow-up evaluation. Follow-up evaluation is nothing, um, it's about how after completing this particular course or something, how the user feels. So that particular feedback is coming under follow up evaluation. It's completely based upon Kirkpatrick's feedback model, Kirkpatrick's model. So on the base of that model only, the LMS system is structured upon. And we are having the notification part. The notification part, I'll show you. So basically, we are having 146 email notification templates, in which we are only using around 15 or maximum 14 notification templates for basic activities, for overall LMS activities. For example, when a user is getting assigned to one of the particular online item, okay, in that online item, whenever the user is getting assigned by any admin or by the system itself, the user get a notification. Okay, we can edit that notifications also. So I'll show you one of the notification. So this is the one of the notification. Okay. So so we can edit if you go to here, you can see a default view of current notification which is sent by the system. Okay, so we can edit this particular notification on the based upon requirement of the client. On that part, we can edit it. So example, just go to this launch editor, and uh, we can edit the messages. Okay, and we can edit the message, we can add the images or anything. Likewise, we can modify the entire notification setup, and which we can use for the users activities. Okay, so that's all about the email notifications. Now comes the configuration, major configuration part. So for that purpose, we had to navigate the system. Okay, so this is the major backbone of our LMS system. The whole configurations, everything relating to LMS system, including the integration part, everything we are making changes in this particular area, the system configuration. Okay, so here you can see the integration part of B6. Okay, so if I taking this, you are able to see the configuration changes which I we have already made it, like success water learning enabled. There are certain prerequisites which we have to make sure when we are integrating the system with BSX, I mean the standalone system with the BSX system. So this is one, the BSX part integrations. Then we are having the options of connectors. So in here we can give the values related to the connectors, how the system have to pick up the data, from where the data has to pick up, what all fields has to be included. All those informations are added and updated in here. For example, if I go to the SF user connector, the SF user connector is the connector which we use for bringing the EP profile, EP data to our LMS system for the user activities, user details. So if I navigate to the SF user connector, you can see the values over here. The not active status, student ID, first name, last name. Likewise, we can create or we can manage the configuration part. I mean, the mapping parts of connectors. And the other major thing which we have to look over is the iContent server part. So whether we have to use, whether we want to use like iContent is nothing. It's the storage given by the SAP for uploading the contents, or internally for the system. We can manage we can manage the contents either using the SAP's internal server, or we can use our own systems for content hosting. Okay, so basically we are having two ways of hosting the contents, and these are the two ways. And other than that, we can also use the third party vendor softwares like LinkedIn or OpenHPI, like from those vendors also we can use it. For that purpose, for using the third party vendor system, we have to pay certain amounts by the clients. Okay, so that's all, that's about the content server part. And the LMS admin part, where we are making changes leading to our entire system suits everything. We are making changes is this particular LMS underscore admin part only. So this is all about the LMS system. Maybe if you are having any doubt or something, you can ask me.
Yeah, thank you, Vishnu. So I have, I mean, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm able to hear you.
I have so many doubts. Like, can I go ahead?
Yeah, yeah, you can go ahead, no issues.
Um, I mean, see, the training part, yes, it is fine, like pretty much good. Like the thing is, my requirement also should match with the things, right? Like you would be giving a project or how anything like how to configure and right from the first, first stage of the implementation. In that way, you're going out, or only the training part, like how you have taken the like configurations and items, these things, how things will go. Because anyhow I know, a bit of things. Like I worked on support side this
Okay,
time. I wanted to work like for one implementation. If I want to show, you know, right, what I have to do for one implementation, you will go
yes.
in that way. How exactly you're going to take it, my training as per my requirement?
Okay, so if you want like how the exact implementation is happening, maybe I can give you some of the requirement from my side. So on that basis, I can give you the training. Suppose I maybe act as a client and
Mhm.
you are the consultant. Likewise, we can
Mhm.
also go for. So you will get an idea. Okay, this has to be done, or this has to be done for this client. So you will get an idea about that thing, right?
Mhm.
Hmm?
Okay. So I have, written some of the points wherein I can just take a few minutes of time to just clarify my doubts.
Okay.
Like now the workbooks creation, you will be teaching it, right? Well, how the workbooks are maintained, how we have to create if they want me to prepare a workbook, or
Okay.
I mean, yes.
Okay, workbook creation. So, yeah, maybe I can share you a workbook. Okay. So basically, the workbook is upon based upon the requirements shared by the clients during the requirement gathering session, right? So on the base of that, we are updating the workbook, right? So maybe I
Maybe
can, yeah.
maybe the thing is, I don't know about the workbook. I just know that that is the, blueprint for our the project or for the configurations, but I haven't seen the workbook or created the workbook. If things are coming in the implementation, then I should not say that I have not seen the workbook or haven't created a workbook. Then I can't go into the implementation side. That is
Yeah,
one. Yep.
yeah, I understand. So basically, the workbook, SAP LMS workbook is nothing. It's a printed document. Okay, don't
Okay.
worry about that. It's a printed document. Okay, which is provided by SAP itself. You can
Okay.
download it from help.sap.com. You can download it. You can have the latest version. So I think the latest version are already available in the site. Okay, so you can download the same. In that, they have already mentioned where
Mm-hmm.
to go, what to update. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
what to update, so it's already there in the system. Okay, so in that workbook it's already there, how the SAP already has mentioned. What you have to do is after the implementation or something, maybe, or after the implementation or before the implementation, because certain things may be changing, right? Before the implementation, on the based upon requirement gathering, you can update the things. Like for example, many of the clients may share the requirements like physical resources.
Mm-hmm.
They may share the things like the physical resource, for example the locations, the facilities, whether they are having the projector, or all those information they will be sharing. Okay, so all those information you can add in this workbook configuration. Okay, after the project, after the support also, or after the go live support also, you can update it, because certain things may have a deviation over there, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like what we have expected or what we have discussed in requirement. Some might be changing, right? After that also you can update the workbook configuration.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
I completely understand, but you would be showing the things, right? Because I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe it sounds silly for you. Maybe that sounds a greater word
And
for
uh,
me. Because you would have seen it and you would have known it. But some people speak, you have, do you know
yes.
workbook? Have you created? Then I said, I had no opportunity to go and create or see the workbook.
Okay, may that's what I'm saying. I'll share the latest if I'm have. I think I have already downloaded the latest workbook with me. If I'm
Mhm.
having that, I will be sharing today. So you can go through that. Maybe you can have a. I can also give some sample data, so you'll get an idea. Anyway, you having some knowledge about the system. You are not a beginner kind of thing, right?
No,
You
no,
know.
I worked on this version only. What is
Oh,
the UI, new UI I worked.
okay, thank God that's better, because if you are going coming from older version to newer system, that's a
That
complete
was
mess up.
horrible, I think. The older version, we couldn't locate
Yes,
the things.
yes, that's a very mess up thing, because if when the newer version was introduced, even I was also learning the same thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So so
And
that's what.
yeah, and how about the connector? See, connector point, what happened in my last organization when I was working with Capgemini?
Okay.
I didn't know the, first of all, I didn't know the, what do you say, the LMS. I just jumped into it and just started taking help from. But about the connectors, we had to run a connector with the help of some of the consultant, but we didn't see the daylight thing. Then it gone to the escalation. So I don't know about the connectors. Will we? I mean, in this session, are we going to run the connectors? And I will also be doing the running the connectors confidently after the training, or you will be taking
Uh,
through.
that part I had to, because this is I'm having certain clients with me. Okay, so I cannot take up the client's system to you, right? So there might be a limitation, but I maybe I can give you some screenshots or something which may be helpful for you. Okay,
Just tell me one thing, Vishnu. Like on demo systems,
yeah,
can we run a connectors?
yeah. I think it's already running. Some of the connectors are already
Because
running in
since
the.
the SFTP is also linked with the, I mean, getting the data into the system, then that is the issue, right?
Yeah. So I think already some of the connectors are running in the system. So let me see if some connectors are already there. Let me see. Let me see.
And once I run the connector, there are so many errors which I'm not able to read at all.
Yeah, there is there, because if you are implementing for, let me see. I think in here they have disabled the job. So not sure. Okay, so I think this is a demo instance, right? So
Uh,
maybe I cannot show the errors also. Okay, so yeah, that may happen. Maybe sometimes when we run a connector, we could see one like some kind of exception errors maybe happen. Okay, in that case most of the errors are related. You thought that you have already seen some of the errors. Okay, most commonly happen errors are related to email id, country issue, label id. These things are not matching. Maybe the higher date is on future. So all these are the certain exceptions. I mean, silly matters, but the system will show as a big error for us. Okay, it's not our fault. It's not our LMS consult fault. It's maybe a fault from the EC side, or it's maybe an issue from the data side. So there's nothing to be. Maybe I can give you an idea of what will be when some errors are occurring. What kind of troubleshoot you have to do. Okay, so likewise you get an idea.
Vishnu, what happened is, See, if we see, we can't simply run the connectors. The connectors plays vital role in, I mean, bringing the
Yes,
data.
yes, yes,
See,
yes.
without connectors, if I go and project them, I am a implementation consultant, and I don't even know how to run the connectors. Then there is no point in being the project.
Yeah, that's it. I understand that. I
Because
understand your concern.
this is the pain I'm having and blocking myself not to get into the project, because I am getting offers, but sustaining is the biggest issue for me.
I understand that. I understand your concern here. Showing you a live system for you is a
No,
kind of.
my point is, let the errors come, but at least I should be able to do something on connectors. At least what needs to be mapped. I mean the what fields should be checked, and how I have to check the errors.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. So when because we already know, as a consultant, I have experienced around many errors in SF connector,
I
right?
know, I know.
Yeah, so I know what is to be checked for each error. So because I have already worked around 10 to 12 clients. Okay, literally I'm speaking, I have worked on 12 clients. Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
that comes from different location, not only from India. It's come Middle East or the US, or many location I have worked on. So
Mm-hmm.
in most of the clients, what I observed is the errors are the same.
Okay.
Errors are the same. There is no other issues. The errors are the same. As I already mentioned just now,
Mm-hmm.
email ID issue. Maybe Vishnu Emergent27 at gmail.com. This is my mail ID.
Mm-hmm.
The system it shows Vishnu Emergent27 at mail.com, not gmail.com. So the
Okay.
system will show as an error. So this is not for one single user. This may happen for 200 users. So
Okay.
likewise, Vishnu.mohan, that username is not matching. Okay, a country ID IN is not found. So likewise, certain errors will be coming. So what I'll do is I'll just take up those errors, and will give you an idea how to troubleshoot that. Okay, so you will get an idea about it. Okay, how to troubleshoot it, and also I'll give you some more ideas where to check it, or how to check this if something is happening which is unknown to me, or which is not coming under my knowledge. Where can I check it up? So that also I can provide to you. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, in my last organization, I had to be in a discussion with the migration. I mean, sorry, enhancement project. There,
hmm,
I mean, I didn't continue it because I had some issues. This migration partner, they bringing the, I mean, the items. I mean, some migrations we have to get it into the LMS new system for the
yeah. From their
this
older system to the new system, right?
yeah, this migration you would be taking. I don't know what I'm asking is correct or not, but whatever the hurdles I have faced, I'm putting across to you.
Okay, for that purpose, for the migration purpose and everything, there is a solution. From the very first project of mine, I start following the same, and till now I'm following the same. Okay, so I can give you that mantra to you, or maybe I can give you that kind of formats, or what kind of data that the what you can ask with the client. Okay, because some in certain clients, they
Mm-hmm.
may give they ask us, please migrate our old item data and learning histories from our older LMS system to a new LMS system. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this has the requirement from the client. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
when we ask, can you please share the data, they will be sharing the data on on that on their side, I mean, in their format. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we have to tell them, no, 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 we want the data on this particular format.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if we are getting the data in that particular format, then that's a simplest task for us.
Okay.
So sometimes the client may getting it complicated, but the solution is very simple for us. If we are getting the data in that particular way, then
Mm-hmm.
it's very simple task. See, the learning history data. We can have the learning history. We are having a learning history connector. I'll show you that.
Yes, yes, we do have. And this migration also depends on the connector only, right? The way.
Yeah, we can have the item data either to this way, I mean the item connector,
Mhm.
or we can upload item connector, I mean item data through SFTP also. We are having two ways we can upload the data. I prefer to go with SFTP because that's the most simplest way.
Okay.
Most simplest way is SFTP transfer.
But as per my knowledge, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, okay.
See, when we upload a file on SFTP, then only we can run the connector from front end, right?
We can run it. We can run the file. That's yeah, we can run the file. Yeah. But what happened is that some of the client
Then how do you run the connector without SFTP? Other option?
other option in the sense we are having item data, we are having three files. Okay, when you run the item data connector, we only give item connector data only we may give it, right? But when we are using SFTP as a single way, there we are having an option of uploading the item data, content object data, and content object and item linking data. So this three data we can use in a single run. So what will be happen is that the item data will be created, and the content objects which is to be matched with this item data, that is also will be created. Okay. So otherwise what will if we run the item only data, what happen is that after the connector runs, we have to map for each and every items. It's a long time taking process.
Mhm.
If you are doing in this way, it's a one single of time, just 5 minutes of time. The process is completed.
I mean, here you're saying the download template or how you use the radio tab now?
We use the item data likewise. I think I'm having that in my another laptop. There's an option for that.
Okay.
Okay, I can give you that information also. So there are some secret ingredients we can add it in our configuration, but which will make our configuration very simplest in the form.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe I can give that. I can give you tips for that. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I mean, this I have little more concerns. Like loading your users now. Can
Huh.
we do that? Use a dummy users on I mean demo instance.
I don't think so.
See, these are all the biggest tasks because creating item is a smaller task. But when we get this kind of things now, we are out of the project.
Yes, loading. I think it's already integrated. Then I think I have to go to EP profile and I have to upload the data. This may catch my IT administration's attentions.
I
Okay.
completely understand from your end.
Okay.
I'm asking in perspective of my training. I'm not telling you to show your system or your client. I really know that.
Okay.
So see, when I am spending this much, when the time also, I am pakka clear. Like I want this because the moment I finish here, then I'll go. I'll be going to the real time.
Yeah, I got it. I
Then
got it.
I'll be roasted like anything.
Okay. Maybe I'll check it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe I can check that part.
Mm-hmm.
Something is not a problem from their side, then I'll check it from the that part and make you understand on that part.
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah.
And how about integration? You said that you will
Yes,
be.
integrations, we are having certain prerequisites to be done on the integration part,
Mhm.
like since the LMS system is a standalone, I think you are already aware about that part, right? Standalone system.
Yes, yeah.
We have to integrate the system with the basic system,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to take the URL of LMS standalone system, and the
Mm-hmm.
company ID which we are planning to indicate, and we have to create the SSO link and SSO direct link.
What exactly is the SSO? I mean, every time I'm hearing this SSO, SSO.
Okay. SSO is nothing, it's a single sign on. Okay, maybe right now we are using username and password for login into the system, right? So if you are using a company laptop, suppose you are using a Capgemini's laptop, okay, your IDs and everything, your mail IDs, everything will be configured in that particular laptop, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So when you are trying to log into the SF LMS system, oh, no, not to SF LMS system, just you are navigating into the SF system, okay, SuccessFactors system,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, listen.
In there, you don't have to give your username and password. The system will directly taking you to the BISEX page.
Just now you did learning administration and you just got into this page, admin page.
That I have given already the username and passwords.
Okay.
This is not SSL linked one.
Okay.
But our company's own system is there that is linked with an SSO. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
the basic idea about it. It's to make the entry and exit very similar form. That's the main idea about it. Because user don't want to remember every password for every systems. That's why. Okay. Hello.
I'll just. The
Okay.
another thing is, this is OGT. They said. I'm not sure what exactly is OGT. How you're going to train it on OJT? And
On
because this was highlighted in my discussion.
Hi, Rani.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Uh,
Good evening.
so, Rani, regarding the OJT part, that my placement coordinator will let you know everything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's joining this call only within like 2 minutes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So till then, you just clear all the doubts regarding your course curriculum regarding LMS with the Vishnu Sir, and this
Mm-hmm.
part, like my placement coordinator will let you know in the
Done.
same call.
Done. Done. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
so
Oh,
hope
that
you
was.
understand the system. I know you understand the system very well because you were and questioning in that way that as a client is asking the questions. Okay.
No, I'm literally scared they should not throw me outside
No, no, you are
because
literally asking the questions in that way so that you are better understanding your questions. You know what you are asking. Okay.
Vishnu, I mean, I hello.
Hello.